Hey there. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. Happy Friday. And I'm just learning new things every single day through this program. It's really good. And if you're not following through with the 90 days, we're at day 73, which I'm going to share some stuff that I learned for the first time, which was really, really cool. And yeah, I think that the key is to explore things and press buttons so you can learn different things. I'm not a techie person, but I'm learning a ton actually, so pretty impressive. And I just learned something just now before we went live that I'm going to share with you. So this today's dare is to reply to comments. It's kind of like in our business when we talk about the fortune is in the follow up. Well, the follow up is connecting with people, right? Through the comments, through getting them off the platform, setting up Zoom one on one coffee chats. That's something that I like to do as quick as possible so I can build relationships with people. At the end of the day, people are on social media to be social and to get to meet people. That's why they accept people as friends. They see their comments, they see content that you do, they want to connect with you and follow you. So it's your opportunity to connect with people. So, like Fraser was saying, it might be boring for some people, but that's where the income happens. That's where the relationship happens. So, this is part of the process. And in my opinion, one of the most important parts of the process. Creating content can be challenging, but it also can be fun. But then, once the comments start coming in, you got to connect with people. So he talked about the three different platforms with the TikTok, the Instagram, and Facebook. That's the three that he talked about. And this is when I learned new stuff this time around. So it was kind of fun. And so he went and he was actually showing everybody his phone so he could show the example of making how to make a connection in the comments. So I was going through a lot of my stuff, and where I found that I got the most comments, and you may be noticing the same things for yourself. We're just kind of getting our feet wet, you know, working on content. Many people will like or put hearts, but not so many people are going to put comments, except for when there's some. I find when there's something to celebrate, people tend to comment a lot. And that's when you can really take advantage of that. And he mentioned that too in one of the sessions about, when you have a birthday or a child's graduation or something that you're celebrating. You lost a ton of weight, something special, an anniversary. You're going to get a lot of comments in there. And this is really the time to take advantage of connecting with people, seeing what they're up to, asking questions, see if you can hop on a Zoom just to reconnect. Because I've used social media a lot with just reconnecting with people over the years, because I know a ton of people over the years. And most people who are connected to me, they tend to know what I do. So that's probably why a lot of them might not even put comments, right? But that's okay. We just keep going. So anyways, I'm going to go into my TikTok, and that's the one I just did today, but we're going to pass that one. I put some St. Patty stuff. I'm still working on it. And I tend to get a lot of attention when I do exercise stuff. Um, so he said to pick one of, I'm on TikTok right now, and he said to pick one of the reels that you've done, and some where you might have had obviously comments on. So I'm going to put the volume down on this one. I had 10 comments on this one when we were in Kenya. I'm just putting the one at the top so you can see it. And yeah, so there's a bunch of the comments that are there. I hope you can see this really well. Okay, it might be a little bit blurry, but pick a comment. Um, Go into your comments. Do it as I'm doing it. If you can do it, that's even better. It's the best way. I seem to reply to a lot of them right now. Okay, so I'm just who's that lady? The best I can offer is 3 push-ups. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this person's comment, as you can see there. Okay, and oh my gosh, my microphone's in the way. I'm a lefty, so you can see here. There's a red camera there. Can you see that camera? I hope you can see it, but you'll see it when you open up your comments. So you can do a written comment or you can do a video comment. And I saw that video before, never clicked on it, never was curious enough until I saw Fraser do it. You might be doing this already, which is fantastic. You'd be way ahead of me. So if I wanted to comment back to this person, it shows the comment there on the video, and then you can reply back to that person by doing a quick video, and they actually get a notice. So I thought, wow, that's really cool. So I was just playing with that, and I went to all the stuff that I do. So he's saying, go back into your stuff and go back to the comments. I've done a lot of replies to the comments, but now I know moving forward that anytime I go into comments now, anybody who makes a comment, I'm gonna do the reply by face. Why is that? Well, it's called it's a better way of connecting. It's like people are missing that belly to belly connection. They also get notified, which is really, really good. And people will be surprised because this is fairly new stuff. So people are surprised and they learn stuff by you doing it and doing it with them. And then he asked to continue on asking a question, or based on what they're asking in the comment, they might be asking you a question in the comment. So kind of follow the flow with the conversations that are going on and move them into a conversation, to continue conversation. I think that's the real key, is to get people talking and then eventually get them off the platform. So don't spend a lot of time doing a bunch of this comment stuff. When you're connecting with somebody, you're connected with them, and pull them off the platform. That's when you'll get better results. I know it works for me all the time, all the time. And that's my goal, is always to get people off the social media platform once we're connected with each other, so we can really build solid friendships and relationships and see how we can support each other in any area, depending on what you're doing. Like, I do a lot of fitness. I do meal planning. People like that. Some people don't know how to do it or the best way of doing it. In the conversations, I tell them why I'm able to do all this stuff, and of course Max always comes up in the conversation. So, and having a business. So he talked about doing that on all 3 platforms. So if I go out of TikTok and I go to Instagram, and I go and check my reels, everything that's going on, you can see all the stuff that I'm doing here. Same thing. Let me see. Has anybody commented on that one? 2 comments. You know what's interesting lately? I'm getting a lot of stuff from different companies on Instagram. I don't know if you're getting the same thing. They want me to send stuff because I'm promoting Daytona Beach, Florida. So they want to recognize me in different groups, which is kind of cool. I have to look into that. And of course, I'm sure there's a paid thing too. So you just have to go through your different comments so that you can get back and connect with somebody. Okay, let's see. Somebody commented on that. Oh, same thing. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of that, which is great. They want publicity. Okay, let me see what I get on this one. 5 comments on this one. Oh, one of them asked if I remembered him, and I responded back in a normal comment. And he's a world champion boxer, And Turnbull, you went with us at the his match. We met him in Atlanta, Georgia, and he fought for his lightweight title. And yeah, so he's responding back to me, asking me if I remember him. Of course, I remember him, so I responded back to him. But I could have easily replied, you see, right there. I could easily have replied to Chop Chop with a video. Now I know. So it's to be able to connect with them. And then of course, one thing that he was saying was Facebook. It's fairly new, so take advantage when things come out and things are new. Take advantage of it. That's the one thing that's really important about investing in yourself, investing in courses and stuff like that, because you're always up to date in this. Like I'm part with Shailene Johnson on Insta Club Hub. I mean, it's totally outside of what we're doing here, but I learn a ton of things that are going on with Instagram in today's world. So make sure you're up to date. Go to YouTube. Chris is always saying that to me. Tammy, go to YouTube. Tammy, go to YouTube. But that's how you know what's up to date. What's up that you can learn from and show other people how to do it as well. So you can keep your teams up to date. But this social media 90-day session is really keeping us all up to date on what's going on. So I know that I'm going to take advantage of it. And then I thought, okay, so and be sure to ask questions. Don't just make a comment and say thank you when people compliment you on something. You want to open a conversation to see what they're up to, and then the goal is to get them off the platform and to private message them to get them off the platform. This is everybody sees this, just so you know. When you respond on a video, on a comment, the notification is there for them, but people see that. What else? Oh, so you know what I did? I thought, I'm going to go into the groups that I'm part of. So I'm part of different groups. I'm just going to go into Facebook, because you're probably doing the same thing. That was part of some of our assignments, was to join some groups. So I went into some groups. There's all kinds of groups that I'm part of. Let me see. Groups. Over 50s. Fabulous purpose. So I see women putting comments there, or women making posts in these comments. And, we've been taught how to comment in these posts. So I wasn't sure if you could do the same thing, and you can. There's a little camera there. You can do a video. So try and do that in the different groups that you're part of too. The key is to make those connections. So that was really helpful. That one session really excited me, because I'm all about seeing people. I'm all about creating that interactive connection with people, because you know why? The best thing you're gonna know about all of this is you can read people really well when you make connections. Obviously, they're reading you. When you're really authentic and you really want to celebrate people, or you want to recognize them, that they took the time to make a comment, recognize them for that. And people like that attention. And then ask them question based on, circumstances that you're in that particular post. We got a lot of comments on the post when we were in Kenya, Chris and I on stage. I said, hey, let's do some push-ups and let's throw some ATPs out to the audience just to make something different. Well, we got attention doing that. Do things that are going to get you attention, and then connect with them. All right. So that's it for today. It's basically to take the time to do this. And he said to do create 3 new content posts, engaging content posts, controversial content posts, so you get more comments. People always want to give their opinions, right, on different aspects. And that's a way for you to capture their attention for you to build relationships with them. And then do it on all three. If you're on all three platforms, do it on all three platforms. Same thing. Do three, do three, do three, and then see what you get. Even if you put the same stuff in a different platform, don't think the same people are following you, because you always have a variety of different people on different platforms. I learned that from Fraser Brooks probably last year when I was taking one of his courses. I take his courses from time to time just to stay up to speed. And of course, this one is his 90-day through the Iroquois acceleration. So that's basically it. And have yourself a happy St. Patrick's Day. I know that Chris and I are going to celebrate with people who are living in the two condos here. It's March break here in Daytona Beach, Florida. So there's a lot of people here visiting people who live in the condo. So I'm sure we're going to meet lots of new people tonight and take advantage of that. And one thing that I love is we really connect with people fast through social media by just sitting down. So once you have that belly to belly, take advantage of connecting them with on social media immediately, right? Instead of writing down their contact information, email, pull your phones out. Everybody's got their phones. Do a selfie with them. You post it, they post it, have some fun with it. And that's how you build relationships. So always get out there when there's all opportunities to celebrate something. It gives you an opportunity to create posts. It's a celebration post, so people comment on celebrations. And when they see you having fun, they're going to see, wow, that person's a really fun person to be around. And then you're going to create, again, more ways to interact on those comments. Yeah. So have a great, great, great rest of your weekend and take advantage of this celebration, even if you're not Irish. I got a little Irish in me. Okay, have a great one. Okay, bye for now.